Why learn Spanish? I want to give you one reason that isn't always talked about. My name is Franklin, and this is first1000hours.com. I'm here to inspire and motivate you to complete your first 1,000 hours of your language learning marathon. I don't teach languages, but I share an out-of-the-box mentality to help you learn languages on your own in a real-world context. So one of the benefits, I believe, of learning Spanish is that it helps me have the discipline of learning something that takes more than 5 minutes or 5 hours or 10 hours. It allows me to be okay or be content with getting long-term benefits after spending 1,000 hours learning something. And this mentality is not just for Spanish, it's for other things as well. For instance, let's say that I'm on YouTube and I see this accomplished child pianist, and I can say to myself, oh man, I want to be just like that person I see on the screen. So I go somewhere and I start playing the piano for 5 minutes, and then I get discouraged because I don't sound the same as the person that I saw on the screen. But if I come with the mentality of saying, if I want to get up to a high level in something, I probably need to spend at least 1,000 hours with it, especially something like learning the piano. And so I might reason to myself, that child probably didn't just spend 5 minutes learning the piano. That child, even though that person is a child, he or she probably spent at least 1,000 hours or more learning the piano. So I should be willing to put in the time and dedication that's required to getting to a high level. And that's important. And that mentality is so different than the culture of instant gratification in language learning. Let me explain. I got a Facebook ad one time about a few months ago from this popular language learning software, and it said that I could learn a language by just spending 15 minutes a day. And I was thinking, man, that's a joke. In my mind, to be very honest with you, that's like a joke, because I have researched how long it takes to learn a foreign language, and you can click this card up here if you want to get my thoughts on that, as well as the research that I had when I was looking at how long it takes to learn a foreign language. And then also I've seen another popular language learning software that said something, and I even saw this today on its website, where it said, learn a language by just spending 5 minutes a day. And I'm thinking, for real? Is that really the case? And when you actually do the research, you find something totally different. But I think that mentality of just putting a little bit of effort into something, but getting the benefits of someone that's invested a lot of time, like 1,000 hours, is not going to be productive. For instance, let's look at this. Let's do some math here. If you spend 5 minutes a day, 6 days a week, seeking to learn a language, then it's going to take you 36.46 years to reach your first 1,000 hours. Do you want to spend 36.46 years? I don't want to spend that long to get up to my first 1,000 hours, to be honest. But if I'm just going to do this in a casual way, then that's what's going to happen if I'm consistent. Now, some people don't even spend 5 minutes a day, 6 days a week with learning a language. They might only do that one day out of the week, or maybe it might be one day out of the month. But if you spend 1 hour per day, 6 days a week with your target language, in this case Spanish, it will take you 3.21 years to get up to your first 1,000 hours. And I actually talk about hours instead of years, because years can mean something totally different for people, because some people might only spend 5 minutes 6 days a week with their target language, where some other people might spend an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours per day, 6 days a week, or something like that. So hours keeps us a little bit more honest, I believe, and it keeps us a little bit more honest in actually seeing what is our real intensity in learning a language. And I talk a little bit more about this, like I said before, basically in my talk on how long does it take to learn a foreign language. And I'm going to put a playlist up on the screen that you can click on if you want to learn more about that and other related videos. And I hope to see you on the next video.